The Whitworth Hall, with seating for over 1,000, is used for large gatherings and university ceremonials, such as the conferment of degrees. The degree ceremony opens with a procession led by 2 students carrying wands with lictors' badges. These badges were presented to the university in 1926 by Thomas Brown and Sons. The serpent is the crest of the Duke of Devonshire, the first president of Owens College. The rising sun is pure symbolism for growing enlightenment, leading to the Latin inscription Arduus ad solem, striving to the sun. An alternative northern translation might be, you don't get out for nout. The Latin inscription on the other badge is Honestas optima politia. Honesty is the best policy. The group following the leaders consists of representatives from the Committee of Convocation, teaching and administrative staff of the university, and heads of halls of residence. Convocation is the body of university graduates and current academic staff. A second group, led by student stewards carrying wands, follows with representatives from Court, the supreme governing body of the university, and Senate, the academic body responsible for exams, teaching and research. Also in this group are the academics who will present the graduands for their awards. Next in the procession comes a student bearing the mace, which is made of solid silver. The main body of the head is decorated in applied gold, with the arms of the university. Of the former Victoria University, Owens College Manchester, University College Liverpool and Yorkshire College Leeds, and the City of Manchester. Busy bees, a feature of the crest of the Manchester City Arms, and the double rose, representing the Union of Lancaster and York, are also applied in gold. The serpent from the Duke of Devonshire's arms completes Mr. Leslie Durbin's design of the mace. The mace bearer leads the Vice-Chancellor, or one of the Pro-Vice-Chancellors, who is the presiding officer of the ceremony and who will present the degrees on behalf of the university. The procession is completed by the registrar, or his representative. All the students taking part in the procession are volunteers from the university student body. The ceremony closes with the Latin quotation Salva sit universitas, nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantis consugamus, which translates to, Long live our University of Manchester. So saying, let us stand.
ladies and gentlemen, graduands, welcome to the splendours of the Whitworth Hall. Degree Day is always a very happy occasion because it's a ceremony of celebration which embraces all of us, our graduands, their families, their friends, and all of the staff of the university. We meet today not only to award degrees, but also for the common purpose of congratulating our new graduates and wishing them well in the world outside these walls. To all of you graduands, we extend our congratulations on successfully completing your various courses. Some are getting doctorates. Indeed, most of the doctorates are in the biological sciences. One of our doctoral candidates today, Evelyn Place, is an economist and has flown back belatedly but specially for this ceremony. Others are getting Masters of Science, and also we have many from a university college, the University College of Stockport, which reflects something of the outreach of the university, extending not only locally within Manchester, but indeed across the Northwest. For all of those different sorts of degrees, I know that university work offers many new challenges to students, new patterns of work, new styles of living for students often for the first time being away from home, and the need to grapple with a rapidly changing and even more rapidly growing body of knowledge in the academic fields that they work in. And making that transition to university work and university life presents for them many challenges. And in meeting them, I know that the support and the interest of relatives and friends is particularly critical. You, as parents or as friends of our students, I know have made many sacrifices, financial help, moral support, a shoulder to cry on, very often a place for the dirty washing to get done. So we're especially grateful and glad to see so many relatives and friends at today's ceremony. To you especially, I extend a very warm welcome and express our deep gratitude for the important part you've played in supporting our new graduates. I do hope you find the day enjoyable. University education has become ever more important in recent years. At one time, our economy relied on physical resources. Today, our most treasured resource is our collective skills, the human resources that each of us can bring to bear to improve the lives of all of us, economically and socially. Training and education are critical in this, and universities are more important than ever. Manchester, like all other universities, is at the moment facing some rather difficult financial challenges. It's important that we can continue educating large numbers of 18-year-olds and graduates, and also offer continuing education courses to even more people to ensure that basis of skills that the country needs. It's just as important that we succeed in maintaining the high quality of university education, a quality for which Britain is still renowned. In Manchester, we offer teaching across a whole range of disciplines, and we pride ourselves on the care we take with our teaching and on the range and the quality of our research. Many of those academics who've taught today's graduates are national and international figures in their own subjects, and the community of research and scholarship within and beyond the university is something which we treasure and which our graduates have become part of. We know that those who do graduate today have not only learned something about their own subjects, they've also developed a range of skills to interpret, to analyze, to understand, to manage. And university education increasingly has incorporated a range of teaching styles, group work, communication skills, and the like in what it offers. And skills of those sorts are clearly very important. So too is flexibility, to apply those skills to a range of different contexts, not least since today's labour markets mean that graduates will probably have to make several changes of jobs in the course of their working lives. And in this process of learning, I hope that you as graduates, as students, have also developed an awareness of your own responsibilities to others. You leave the university with obligations to our wider society, as well as with incentives for your own personal success. And for those of you who are leaving the university, you also go out as alumni of Manchester University, as members of the wider fellowship of the university. And we hope that in the years ahead, you will keep in touch both with your fellow graduates, with your teachers, and with developments here in the university itself, through the graduate magazine, through your membership of Convocation, and through some of the occasional gatherings of year groups. We greatly value the contacts with our graduates and hope that you will help us to maintain them. May I, on behalf of the university, wish all of you well in your future careers.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Simon Philip Allen.
Well done.
Chen N. Ang. Patricia Grace Baker. Paul Clifford Banford.
Congratulations. Well done.
James Richard Beauchamp. Roderick Simon Patrick Benson.
Well done.
Margaret Louise Blakeborough. Adrian Lawrence Cookson.
Congratulations.
Andrew Harry Crosby.
Congratulations.
Stephen Paul Douglas.
Well done. Congratulations.
Sarah Joanne Edwards.
Congratulations. Well done.
Carol Jane Ferguson.
You're not related to Mark, are you?
Andrew James Harrison.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ian Holt.
Congratulations.
Lynn Mary Isaac.
Congratulations.
Michelle Elizabeth Jackson.
Well done.
Sally Rachel Jacobs.
Congratulations. Well done.
Stephanie Francis John.
Congratulations. Well done.
Anthony Joseph Kirkup.
Congratulations. Well done.
Philip Arthur Newton. Bettina Bondi Nielsen.
Congratulations.
Lily Ann Novak Fraser.
Congratulations. Well done.
Angela Susan Piper.
Congratulations. Well done.
Evelyn Mary Place.
And you're the person who's come from South
Cindy
Africa,
Q.
is that right? Well done. Jolly good. Congratulations. Well done.
Gail Walkinshaw.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jane Elizabeth Ann Whitbley.
Congratulations.
Chun Pin Ying Yang.
Well done.
Shen
Congratulations.
Si Yang.
Well done. Congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Science, Siad Ahmed.
Congratulations. Well done.
Helen Ruth Anforth.
Congratulations.
Christopher Matthew Bronston. Anita Chopra,
Congratulations, dear.
Laimei Go,
Congratulations.
Lisa K. Hackett,
Congratulations. Well done.
Vikash Jaya,
Congratulations. Well done.
Asif Kibria,
Congratulations.
Samal Muhammad Nori,
Congratulations.
Anupama Sharma,
Well done. Congratulations.
Eva Sovobovac,
Congratulations. Well done.
Andrew David Sykes,
Congratulations. Well done.
Jeffrey Ianto Triquet,
Congratulations. Well done, dear.
Sophie Elizabeth Williams,
Congratulations. Well done.
Ian Chiki Wong,
Well done. Congratulations.
Robert Michael Wood,
Well done. Congratulations.
Mr. Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Master of Physics in Physics with Study in Europe, Paul David Bate.
Congratulations. You've also done very well.
thank you very much.
Edward Andrew Young,
Congratulations. Well done.
Sebastian Scott James,
Congratulations. Well done.
L.A. Wakui,
Well done. Congratulations.
and for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Mathematics and Physics, Ian Nicholas Asquith Buckley,
Well done. You've also done extremely well. Congratulations.
Gareth Richard Johnson,
Many congratulations. You've done well as well.
Elizabeth Mary Toy,
Congratulations, sir.
Sharmila Christine Vijay Raja,
Congratulations, sir.
Andrew Croft,
Congratulations.
Amrita Kumari,
Congratulations.
and for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physics, Matthew Edmund John Baker,
Congratulations. Well done.
Tracy Amanda Davis,
Congratulations. Well done.
Matthew David Scott,
Congratulations.
Hugh
Well done.
Sims,
Well done. Congratulations.
Benjamin Smith,
Congratulations, sir.
James Henry Wetherall,
Well done. Congratulations.
Greg Yandel,
Well done. Congratulations.
Richard Aaron Anderson,
Congratulations, sir.
Mark Attey,
Congratulations.
Robert Allen Barton,
Congratulations.
Lee
Well done.
Jonathan Bayliss,
Congratulations, sir.
Timothy Paul Burnell,
Congratulations. Well done.
Lynn Mary Burke,
Congratulations, sir.
Catherine Chandler,
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Jane Louise Chitterton,
Congratulations, sir.
Peter Stephen Cervinka, Anthony Robert Day, Andrew James Alistair Denby,
Congratulations.
Catherine Rachel Francis,
Congratulations. Well done.
Amanda Claire Hall,
Congratulations. Well done.
Andrew Michael Jones,
Congratulations. Well done.
Dean Edward Shoesmith,
Congratulations, sir.
Paul Stewart Wooten,
Congratulations, sir.
Stephen Alexander Wright,
Congratulations, sir.
Alicia Siprovska,
Well done. Congratulations.
Richard Simon Gittings,
Congratulations.
Marianne Emma Hick,
Well done. Congratulations.
Kerry Joanne Hodson,
Very well done. Jolly good. Congratulations.
Elizabeth Gwendolyn Meek,
Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Amelia Catherine Michael,
Congratulations, sir.
Daniel Paul Newman,
Congratulations, sir.
Jason Simon Suerprasad,
Congratulations, sir.
Ryan Frederick Stoker,
Congratulations, sir.
Jeremy Michael Bertram Anderson,
Congratulations.
Nicholas Chadwick,
Congratulations, sir.
Bernard Ian Hamilton,
Congratulations.
Stephen Hobbs,
Congratulations.
Nicholas Robert Ireland,
Congratulations.
Stephen John Lightfoot, Marcus George Mogford,
Congratulations.
Andrew Peter Nichols, Nicholas William Rayful,
Congratulations.
Sendip Singe,
Congratulations.
Aidan Timothy Twomey,
Congratulations.
Frederick Barry Williamson,
Congratulations.
Emily Jane Winterburn.
Congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Physics, Matthew Wilson Money, Neil Pym.
Congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physics with Astrophysics, David Ibrahim Putian,
Well done. Well done extremely well.
John Andrew O'Connor,
Congratulations, sir.
Adrian Alexander Roach,
Congratulations, sir.
David Tansley,
Congratulations.
Martin Donovan,
Congratulations.
Christopher David Hindley, David Mark Wilson,
Congratulations.
Daniel Brendan Brewer, Damien James Evans, Alexander Justin Powell, Nicholas Howard Wrigley. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physics with Technological Physics, Ganeswaran Sivapatki Nathan, Russell James Stocks, Michael Angus Scott Jones, Derek Clive Stoddart, Richard Gareth Monkley. And for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Physics with Theoretical Physics, John Daniel McBride, Ian Andrew Watson, Douglas Grant Satchwell, Christopher John Talbot, Nicholas John Dennis Hardy, Charles Michael Speyer, Stephen James Thomsett.
Mr. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Professional Studies in Education, Catherine Elizabeth Rogers. Gillian Elizabeth Pritchard. Margaret Lawson. Sally Loden. Vincent John Corley. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Professional Studies, Learning Difficulties, Christopher Allen Barlow. Darren Paul Broderick. Julie Marie Downs. Valerie Jean Ford Gould. Andrea Halstead. Jacqueline Kilbane. Georgina Lawson. James Robert Nunes. Linda Evans Partington. Patricia Ann Reynolds. Diane Clark. Philippa Kate Evans. Claire Louise Graham. Sharon Bailey Grant. Claire Louise Hall.
Congratulations.
Neil John Horsley.
Congratulations.
Philip Gareth Matthew Howarth.
Well done. Congratulations.
Geraint Andrew Hughes.
Congratulations. Well done.
Sarah Michelle Hughes.
Congratulations, sir.
Rebecca Ann Newstead.
Congratulations. Well done.
Susan Elizabeth Robbins.
Congratulations. Well done.
Ashley Jane Schooler.
Congratulations. Well done.
Lee David Thomas.
Congratulations.
Julie Lynn Weaver.
Congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Professional Studies, Social Work, Betty Foster.
Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Lynn Smith.
Congratulations, sir.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours in Mechanical Engineering, Simon Raymond Hurst.
Well done. You've also done extremely well.
Elizabeth Ann Peck.
Many congratulations, sir.
Stephen John Williams.
Many congratulations, sir.
Stephen Andrew Ayrton.
Congratulations. Well done.
Stephen Brian Hurd.
Congratulations. Well done.
Christopher Thomas Rain.
Congratulations. Well done.
Colin Seymour.
Well done. Congratulations.
Lee Daniel Shields.
Congratulations. Well done.
Andrew White.
Congratulations.
Gary Paul Whitehead.
Congratulations. Well done.
Kevin Broom.
Congratulations. Well done.
Graham Paul Harris.
Congratulations, sir.
Gavin John Hyde.
Congratulations.
Alan Harold Johnston.
Congratulations, sir. Thank you very much.
Paul John Swindles.
Congratulations. Well done.
And for the degree of Bachelor in Engineering in Mechanical Engineering, Joanne Sarah Kelly.
Well done. Congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Chemistry, Melanie McGahn.
Very well done. Congratulations.
Karen Dixon.
Well done. Congratulations.
Jacqueline Eyre.
Congratulations, sir.
David Bailey.
Congratulations. Well done.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Building Legislation and Technology, Roy Darrell Edwards.
Congratulations.
Jane Lawton. Carol Maddock.
Congratulations, sir.
Peter John Mason.
Congratulations.
Andrew John McCracken.
Well done, congratulations.
Petar Nedeljakovic.
Well done, congratulations.
Anthony Charles Parry.
Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Alastair Richmond.
Congratulations, well done.
David Spencer Rogers.
Congratulations, well done.
William Philip Mark Russell.
Congratulations, well done.
And John Wilkinson.
Congratulations, it's nice to bring up the end of the line, isn't it? Well done. Salva sit Universitas Nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantis consurgamus.
So now you're leaving the university and going out into the world. All of us in the university wish you the very best of luck. We're sure that you'll do really well. When you graduate, as you've just done, you automatically join a body of graduates called Convocation. Through Convocation and through the programme of events organised by the Alumni Officer, you'll be able to keep in touch with us and, we hope, share with us news of your progress. From time to time, the university publishes Manchester Graduate, which will tell you what's happening within the university, what's new, what's going on, how we're changing, how we're keeping up with the times, and how some of your contemporaries are faring. Now more than ever, one of the most important parts of the university consists of its graduates, taking forward the name of the university along with their own achievements in every country of the world. Do keep in touch with your colleagues and your teachers, with your hall or with your department. We value that link, and we hope you will too. And now the world awaits you. We wish you every success and happiness in the years ahead.